Good morning, students. Today's exercise, starting exercise one, terminating and non-terminating decimal numbers. First, know about what is terminating and non-terminating decimal number. A rational number whose denominator is in the form of 2 to the power m into 5 to the power n. That means prime factors of denominator is divided by only 2 or only 5 or 2 and 5 both. Then the given rational number is terminating. Otherwise, the given number is a non-terminating repeating decimal number. For example, number 1, 7/40. In 7/40, here denominator is 40. Prime factors of 40 is 2 into 2 into 2 into 5. See carefully of prime factors of 40. Prime factor of 40 in only two numbers, 2 and 5. Only 2 and 5. Therefore, according to instruction, this is a terminating decimal number. Because when it divided by 14/7, get a remainder becomes 0. So 7/40 is a terminating decimal number. Question example number 2, 51/20 equal to 51/2 into 2 into 5. Then the prime factors of 20 is 2 into 2 into 5. In a prime factor 25 only having 2 and 5, only 2 and 5, no other numbers. So 51/20 is also a terminating decimal number. Next question, 7/15. 7/3 into 15. In prime factors of 15, 3 other number of 2 and 5, 2 and 5, and 7/15 is in the similar form. So 7/15 is a non-terminating decimal number. Next question number 4, 20/33. 20/33 equal 20/3 into 11. Here prime factors of 33 is having a two numbers, 3 and 11. 3 and 11. This is except 2 and 5. So 20/33 is a non-terminating decimal number. Note, all rational numbers are terminating. All rational numbers are terminating or non-terminating decimal, non-terminating repeating or recurring decimal number. As 1b for RSL book. Without a actual division, find which of the following rational numbers are terminating decimal. As you know, in previous section, for terminating decimal number, prime factors of if the prime factors of 80 is only 2 and 5, only 2 or only 5 or 2 and 5, so the given number is a terminating decimal number. So 13/80, here denominator is 80 given. That prime factors of 80 equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 5. Therefore, it is terminating decimal number. 7/20. Second question, 7/24. In 7/24, prime factor of 24 is 3, 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. So this is also non-terminating decimal number. Next, 5/12. In 5/12, denominator given that 12 and prime factor of 12 is 2 into 2 into 3. So this is also terminating decimal, non-terminating decimal number. Non-terminating decimal number. 4, 31/375. 31 prime factor 375 equal to 3 into 5 into 5 into 5. Here prime factor of 375, 3 is other number except 2 and 5. So this is also non-terminating decimal number. Question number 2, write each of the following in decimal form and say what kind of decimal expansion each has. That means given number change into decimal number and show digit terminating or non-terminating. तो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन given the 5.8 equal 0.625. Here remainder becomes 0, so this is a terminating decimal number. If the remainder of the given decimal number is equal to 0, then the given number is always a terminating decimal number. Next question number 2, 7.25. 7 divided by 25, we get a 0.28. A remainder becomes 0. Therefore 7.28, 7 by 25 is terminating decimal number. Next 3/11 equal to 0.27272727. Here remainder cannot become 0. Remainder always 3. So this is a non-terminating repeating decimal number. Question number 3. Express each of the following decimals in the form of p by q, where p, q are in integers and q not equal to 0. First question 0.2 on recurring. Recurring means repeating. Let x equal to 0.2 recurring. So x equal to 0.2222222 infinite time repeating. This is question first. Now after decimal only one digit. After decimal only one digit have a recurring. So always multiply by 10 in both sides. In equation first multiply by 10 in both sides. So 10 into x 10x or 0 equal 2.22222 infinite time. On subtracting equation first from equation 2 from equation first from 2. Equation first from 2. So 10x minus x equal to 9x or 2.222 minus 0.2222 equal to 2. So 9x equal to 2. Therefore is equal to 2/9 answer. Example number 3. 2/2.93 or recurring both the numbers. Let x equal to 2.93 on recurring. Therefore x equal to 2.93 both repeating in infinite time because recurring on both numbers. Now multiply by 100 because after decimal 2 digit and both digit inside on the result recurring. The problem multiply by 100. 100x equal to 293.93939393. This is second. On subtracting equation 1 from 2, we get 100x minus x in LHS equal to 293 minus 2 in RHS. 100x minus x equal to 99x equal to 293 minus 2 equal to 291. Therefore is equal to 291/99 equal both are divided by 3. 97 3 ja 33 3 ja. Therefore equal to 97/33 answer. Alternate method, that means shortcut method. 2.93 of recurring equal to 2 whole 93/99 because here after decimal 2 number both the number is at recurring. Therefore write 9 2 times. So 99 2 ja 90. It is changed into proper fraction. It is changed into proper fraction. So 99 2 ja 198 plus 93 equal 291/99. 291 99 both divided by 3. 97 3 ja and 33 3 ja equal 97/33 answer. Question number 7. 1.323 on again on 2 3 not 3. Let is equal to 1.323 on recurring. Therefore is equal to 1.3 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, etc. Multiply by 10 because after decimal first number having no recurring. Therefore, always multiply by 10 first in both equation, both sides of equation first. So x into 10, 10x, 1.3, 233 multiplied by 10 equal to 13.232323 is this equation second. Now multiply by 1000. Multiply by 1000 because after decimal 3 digit. Equation first. 1000x equal to 1323.2323 infinite times. This equation second. On subtracting equation 2 from 3, 1000x minus 10x equal to 1323 minus 13. So 990x, 990x that means 990x equal to 1310. Therefore it's equal to 1310 by 990. Both individual 0 cancel, remaining 131 by 99 answer. Alternate method. 1.323 on recurring equal to 1 whole 323 minus 3 because 3 have not recurring. This is subtract. After two number on recurring write 29 and for 3 write 10. So 1 whole 320 by 99. So 1 whole 32 by 99 equal to 131 by 99 answer. Remaining questions do self. Exercise 1B. Remaining question all students do self. Question number 4. Express 2.36 on recurring plus 0.23 on recurring as a fraction in simplest form. Solution 2.36 on recurring plus 0.23 on recurring 2 whole 36 by 99 plus 23 upon 99. जब 99 2 जा प्लस 36 इक्वल टू 34 by 99. That means first change into improper fraction. Apply 23 by 99. Now let's take LCM of 99 by 99. 234 by 1 equal to 234. 99 by 99. 23 into 1 equal to 23. Now add 233 plus 23 equal to 257 by 99 answer. Question number 5. Express in the simpler form of P by Q. 0.38 on recurring plus 1.27 on recurring. So 38 by 99 plus 1 whole 27 by 99. 38 by 99 plus 99 बन जा plus 27 equal to 126 by 99. Now take LCM of 99 बन जा 99. 38 बन जा 38 plus 99 बन जा 99. 126 into 1 equal 126. Now 38 plus 126 equal to 164 upon 99 answer. Now exercise 1C. First question given that what are irrational numbers? That means define rational number. As you know, in previous classes you have read about rational numbers. How do they differ from a rational number? Give example. Solution. Define rational number. Non-terminating and non-repeating decimal numbers are known as rational numbers, such as root 2, root 3, 2 root 3, root 3 plus root 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 upon 2, cube root of 6, cube root of 2, cube root of 9, 3.12, 112, 1112, 11112, 11112 etc. Next 5.16, 116, 1116, 11116, 11116 etc. All are irrational numbers. Pi is also irrational number. Pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, pi upon 2 all are irrational numbers. Next, difference between rational and irrational numbers. Write form 2 column for rational numbers and for irrational numbers. Decimal expansion of rational numbers is a terminating decimal number. Terminating example, for example, 1 by 2, 3 by 4, 7 by 50, 7 by 25, 117 by 125 etc. irrational numbers. Decimal expansion of irrational numbers is non-terminating and non-repeating. For example, √2, 2√2, 3√2, √3 plus √2, pi, etc. Test your knowledge. That means test your knowledge for remembering and understanding. The sum of two rational numbers is always a rational number. Always a rational number. The difference of two rational numbers is always rational number. The product of the rational numbers and irrational numbers is always rational number. The sum of a rational number and irrational number is always an irrational number. The difference of a rational and an irrational is always an irrational. The product of a non-zero rational number and an irrational number is always an irrational. The product of non-zero, let me say 0, except 0 rational number and an irrational number is always irrational. The sum of two rational number is always rational or irrational. The sum of two rational numbers are both rational or irrational. The difference between the difference of two rational numbers is rational or irrational.